We have Enrico back, I think. Enrico, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
So,
Perfect.
Enrico, basically, we're doing this procedure for surveillance. The key thing we need to know today, apart from the previous polyp history, is were there any difficulties or problems in previous procedures recorded?
No, mainly no technical issues in about the intubation procedure, but
Okay.
it's a patient that had a has a long history of previous PSMIL EMR resection starting in the 2020
Okay. Yeah.
with several excision of LST, one in the sigmoid, another one in the appendix, and two in the right colon. And also several excision of smaller adenomas along all the colon. So I think that the objective of this procedure is, of course, mainly assist the intubation technique, but mainly also the scar detection in such a complex and long history.
Yeah, I've got that. So Enrico, can I stop you there? So very briefly, what more than learning about the scope guide you want to get out of this procedure, if anything?
Actually, Roland, I did my basic training in endoscopy not so long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't do colonoscopies on daily basis because I mainly do HPB
Yes, I
endoscopy.
understand, yeah.
And what I would like to have, it's a kind of reassessment of my training, because except the first 6 months in which I've been trained in the detail about the technique of colonoscopies, my technique was never assisted anymore. So it's a good occasion. It's also the reason why I'm participating in this course. And of course, thanks to David and to also the other fellows that gave me the opportunity of participating to such amazing course.
Okay, good, good. Well, look, very briefly, I'll just let you get on with it, and I'll just let you settle in to start with, and then after a few minutes, depending on what's going on, I'll intervene. And I often pose the question, what do you think the problem is? And I want you to avoid, Enrico, giving me the solution. Okay, so if I say, what's the problem? And you say, I want to turn the patient, that isn't the answer to the question. What I would like you to do is try and explain what the problem or the difficulty is you're having, and then why you might choose a particular solution to resolve that problem. So if we can have that as a ground rule. Is the patient having conscious sedation or propofol?
No, the patient is under propofol, also with the help of the anesthesiology colleague that is helping us with deep sedation under propofol.
Well, if you don't have any questions, I think we should get going, Enrico. Is that okay? Just remind us how many colons you'd done before you came to Ghent, and
sorry?
Just remind me, how many colonoscopies roughly have you performed back in Italy?
More than 2,000 actually, because I also have done my years of training in Italy, so 2 years made by mainly colonoscopies.